Hi everybody, it's Carmen with Happy, Healthy, and Pink, and I have another Dollar Tree haul. Okay, so this one is a short haul, but a very different haul. I actually went to my, there's a little one back there. It's different because I went to my regular close by Dollar Tree and they had a ton of new items that I hadn't seen there before. Well, let me back that up. Books. It's books. So before I get to the book haul that I made, it's going crazy. I mean, they were great for Christmas presents. Really great books, but let me get on to my kind of just extra thing kind of hauls that I got. I was able to find, and I know Bui Bear told me about this, I found the pink shoe. So I got the pink shoe. And there were some new nails. Well, new to me, I hadn't seen these. They've got little leaves. I thought those would be pretty for fall. They're French tips. I thought those are pretty. And then I hadn't seen the French tips that were completely clear. They had like a flesh tone to them before, but these are completely clear, so I thought I would try those. So that's that. And then I found this body wash, which I hadn't seen before, but they smell really good. So this one is Daily Defense, and it has a 20% bonus, and it's in tropical coconut. There you go, there you can see it. And it smells really good. It smells, you can smell coconut, just kind of like a pina colada smell. It's very coconuts. It's just coconut. It smells really good. So hope that I don't know how it's gonna lather or anything. Uh-oh, there's the little guy. And then this one is mango. And then this one's Mango Tango. And it's got with Pro Vitamin B5. This one had aloe vera extract. So the coconut had aloe vera extract, and this one has Pro Vitamin B5 in it. So, and they're both 18 fluid ounces. So it says you get a 20% bonus. Bye, little man. And this mango, it kind of has like a citrusy scent to it. And mango. But it smells really good. It smells really good. So I love tropical scents, and it's still really hot over here. So I'm not ready to get into fall scents yet. I'm still liking the smell of summer scents. So I got those to try. And then they didn't have the Yes To masks yet, but they did have the Stella masks. So I got the aloe vera face mask. And it looks like apples to me, but not sure. So I got 2 of those. And then I got the Coenzyme Q10 face mask from Stella. So that was my other part of the haul. And then now to the books. Oh my gosh, they had so many books, and I didn't even, I've told you before, I think, that we never get books at my close Dollar Tree. And this time they had a ton of books. I think it's one of the special purchase things that you know that they have in the front thing as you walk into the store, because they had them there. But they also had an end cap full of them, and they had their book aisle full of them. A lot of them were geared towards young adults, which I thought was great. My kids are high readers though, so they're fun for like summer reads, light reads, but for school they wouldn't work out, at least for what I'm thinking. They're light read type of thing books, but they had some good ones. I mean, some really good books. These ones, this one I thought would be cute. This one's called, or actually good, not cute, but probably heartwarming, The Underdog. And it's called Children, Dogs, and the Power of Unconditional Love. There's that one. It retails $27.99 in the US and $34.99 in Canada. So that's one of them. I've got a ton of them, so hold on. I like historical fiction, so I thought this might be good. The Paris Winter. It's also a hardback. And this one was retail $25.99 in the US and $29.99 in Canada. There's that one. This one, Early One Morning. $26 in the US and $31.50 in Canada. So I thought that would be a good one. Some of these are for my daughter, some of them are for me, some of them are for gifts, some are for hubby and my older son. Actually, and I found some for the little one too that we can read together on during his reading. This was one of the younger novels, The Summer Experiment. So the little and I will read this one together. Oops. And this one says $16.99 US. So this is juvenile fiction. So there's a lot of juvenile fiction and young adult. I think I mentioned in my last Dollar Tree haul, I got an Angry Birds one too, which is what we're reading now. So that was another one. This one also for the little hero. And it's, where's the price? It must be under the sticker. It does not have it must be under, they've got it covered with a sticker, but there's the barcode. And then here's some more. This one I think is an adult novel. It says international bestseller Anna McPartlin, and I haven't sat down to read in a long time. I do a lot of Audible, and mostly from there, but for $1 I couldn't help it, so I want to put these all like on a bookshelf in our loft area so that we can just have a place to go grab books when we have a chance to read and have a little reading area. This one is called The Last Days of Rabbit Haze. So even the book cover is pretty, and even if you don't use these for to read, you can use them for craft items too. I know you've seen, I have a really hard time doing that, but you can use them for home decor. If you take the jackets off, look how nice the hardbacks are. You can use them for home decor. You can use them to make journals. For $1, it's a good deal if you want to go that route too. And then let's see, try to say some of those cool ones for the last minute. And this is another young adult novel called Generation Next. And this one's $17.99 retail. And like I said, a lot of these are young adult or kind of in between both. This one is called Stealing Fire. And it is $29.99 and $41.99 in Canada. So that's a big difference. $1 at the Dollar Tree. And then this one I guess came from Target. This one is The Secret Wisdom of the Earth. You know what, I am missing one thing that I got that was cool. So there's this paperback, and it's got the prices covered on it again. And then this one actually won, which award is this? Mitchell Prince Award for Excellence Honor Book from the American Library Association. It's called And We Stay. And then this one is called The King and the Crown. It sounds like a different fairy tale, so I thought that would kind of be neat. And just the covers are so pretty on these books. I love books. I don't get to read enough, but I do love books. And then this was cool. 75, well, we got something on it already. Okay, okay. 75 Flowers for Cake Decorators. A beautiful collection of easy to make floral toppers for cakes and cupcakes. How fun would it be to put something like this in a gift for Christmas with like a little silicone baking set or a set of blank recipe cards, an apron, just different little rolling pin, make a little basket and then stick this in there. Some piping bags. It would, look how pretty. So I thought that would be, oh my gosh, look at these flowers. So this would be a fun gift. And then my mother-in-law loves birds, and this was a Western bird guide. So I got this for her, and it's for all the Western states. And she travels a few of these Western states, so I thought that would be good for her when she sits out and watches the birds, and she can learn about the different birds in the area. I thought that was cool. And then these two, three actually, I couldn't believe they were there. It looks like they're from Walmart and Target too, but we actually, my daughter had a project and we had to go to Barnes & Noble, and I saw different books of the series there, and they were cost, well, the regular retail price. But here's 2 Star Wars novels, and I actually might read these too if the boys don't read them. This one is A Journey to Star Wars: The Force Awakens, so it kind of tells you what happens after the original set of movies and the new ones that have been coming out, the most recent new ones. And this is Moving Target, a Princess Leia adventure, so it tells you kind of what Princess Leia was doing between that time. And then this one was about Luke Skywalker, and same thing, kind of what he was doing between the times. So these, if you have a Star Wars fan, I mean, they're retail $11.04 and $12.99. So especially, I mean, Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker, $1, really? What? Seriously, that's such a good present item there. And then this one is Marvel, and it was the Black Widow. So it's a story about her and how she came to be, I believe. So, and even the print in here, I might even read this a little because he can read this, I think. It's not super hard, and I used to teach, so I can kind of judge a book, I guess, by the text and the type of words that are in there, and he could read this easily. So you're probably looking at preteen, teen, except I don't know the content. I guess I have to look at it and make sure the content's appropriate, but the reading level is appropriate for later elementary, middle elementary, maybe like 3rd, 4th, 5th, around there. So there's this one too. So another, I saw these at Barnes & Noble too. I can't remember what Marvel hero it was, but I thought that was good. Okay, so another thing that was with all the books, which I thought were cool, and I'm not sure what they are yet. I'm going to open them right now with you guys, but I actually got some packs for gifts as well, and maybe separate them out into friend mail if they're appropriate. I gotta check it right now. But they're called The Science of Mind by Ernest Holmes. It says, change your thinking, change your life. With these words, Ernest Holmes creates a revolution of spiritual optimism that has changed the lives of millions. These 64 full-color cards feature the most powerful quotations from Holmes' classic work, The Science of Mind, as well as positive affirmations to produce life-changing results. This kind of sounds like it's the same type of thing about positive affirmations and focusing on the positive in your life. And I've been trying to put some quotes. I'll be better about that on Instagram, so follow me on Instagram and I'll try to post some things there too. These are kind of cool. So it says today is new. This one's, for example, is today is new. So they're pretty little pictures, and it has a quote on the back, an affirmation, I guess, and you say, today is new and I am newly awakened in it, and I believe with dauntless faith that my good in full measure comes to me from God today. So they did say they were spiritual. So this one, here's another one, believe. It says, when we treat, we do not wish, we know. We do not dream, we state. We do not hope, we accept. We do not pray, we announce. We do not expect something is going to happen, we believe that it has already happened. So that really follows the secret as well, is you think as if it's already happened. You envision it and you feel it with your entire body when you take that time during the morning, or when you have whatever time you have to meditate and really focus on what you want out of life, and you feel it with all your might, and then good things start to happen. And I can go on about it more at another time, but I'm glad I picked these up. I picked a set for me, and then either in a gift, and then another set that I might break out into like friend mail and stuff like that. So there's 64 cards, so it goes over 64 days, and you could just repeat over it again. So I thought that was a cool little find too, so I picked those up. And then while I was looking for those, I did find some other stuff that I had finally came to my Dollar Tree on my wish list. These succulent stickers. So I kind of transitioned that kind of weird, didn't I? I went through all this meaningful journey type secret stuff, and then I went right into stickers. So pardon the squirrel there. I tend to squirrel a lot. I think I've told you that before. But aren't these cute? I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet, but they're succulent and they're pretty, and I had to have them. I just had to. And then this actually is going to be a DIY, which I know I keep saying, but this one is actually going to get posted because I'm going to do it as part of an open collab that Auntie Cuckoo's having, and I really want to do it with her. So she's awesome. She does great stuff. If you haven't seen her channel, check it out, and subscribe to mine so you can be notified when I do this DIY. But she has a pumpkin palooza going on, and everything has to be posted by the 25th, I believe. So it's what you can do fall type that is $5 or less. I think that's what it is. I gotta verify. Can't remember. It's $5 or less or just $5. So check out what I do with these cute things. And actually it might change. It might change too, because I have a few ideas using some of this stuff and then some other stuff I've hauled in the past. We'll see. But both of the videos will go up whether I use this one or not, or how I use this one. I don't know. You will see. So that is it. I'm glad to be back. I guess I should have started with this. Sorry, we got super sick last week. Everybody got sick. It's the beginning of the school year, and if you're a mom, you know, give me a thumbs up if you totally relate, because 2 weeks into school, I found out that one of my kids' schools had stomach flu, and then there must have been this crazy head cold going around, and we got it. And once one gets it, the whole family gets it in a chain reaction. So that's kind of what happened to us last week. We're all doing better now, and hopefully got that first initial bug out for the school year, and that we can stay happy and healthy. The rest of the time I need to get them back on their vitamins, and I'll be sure to share my vitamin plan with you soon. It's an awesome one, and I need to get back on. I've been bad and have not been on it, and I need to get back on my supplements that I need to share about with you too, because they are awesome. Anyway, that's another squirrel again, totally squirreled, but it's good to be back, and I look forward to talking more with you all. I have fun doing these, and love when you give comments, so please keep commenting and sharing and subscribing, and a lot of fun stuff ahead. And have a wonderful day, and stay happy, healthy, and pink. Bye. I gotta explain pink to you guys too. Bye.